And there it is, baby.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Big Bink? My man Action Jackson, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, chilling, man. Actually, I'm in my bike gear. I just got off my bike because I wanted to get in a ride, my training ride after I got off work, and then I was trying out a new route, a little more hillier route around this area, and I was like, let me try to get it in before the sun went down. Then I was like, oh man, it's almost 8 o'clock. I had to hop off and change. So I was like, I just rolled what I got on.
Well, now for those who don't know, that boy Action Jackson has been doing his part in the community to give back to people who are involved with AIDS. Either they living with it or know somebody that has it. And I mean, he's been doing this for 20 plus years. So when he say he on the bike, he got the gear on, you getting ready for that AIDS ride 2020, was it 2022?
Yeah, 2022. Yeah, they're doing actually virtual rides this year, so they still want you to put in your mileage like you normally would for like a regular riding year. But this year the ride, it won't be the actual ride; it's a virtual ride. But we're still raising money, still raising funds. You can still donate at actionsaidride.com. It's the ride that's raising money for people suffering from AIDS and HIV in California, San Francisco. It's a bike ride. 7 days, 545 miles from San Francisco to Los Angeles. So now's the time. Typically, I would start my training anyway, but so I'm just getting into it. Today was a gorgeous day to ride. Went on a quick little ride. Like I said, I got a new route that I just figured out. It's a little more hillier than I normally ride, but it's a lot of steeper hills, but it's shorter. So it don't match with California hills, but
Yeah. So
but
I mean, you said it was a beautiful day today. It was down here in Dallas, Texas. It was. I had 84 on my little thing in my car. I was like, man, I got to cut the air on, but then I remembered my air don't work. It still don't work. I forgot. So I'm like,
oh man,
let me get my air fixed. That's on the list. That stimmy coming. I'm going right to my mechanic and get my air fixed, man. And I'm gonna be all right. Speaking of stimulus, now I know a couple of people actually that got theirs. What's the latest with the whole stimulus situation? Because people about to turn up.
Yeah. I mean, President Biden, his new thing is like it's on the way. Stimulus checks have already started going out, and again, if you had a stimulus check last go around, or if you filed your income tax, if they got your social security number, they could do direct deposit right into your bank account, and now's the time you wish you had like 10 kids.
I know that's right. I mean, multiply that times 1,400, man.
Yeah.
Man.
But no, it's like so it's a good thing. The American people are ready to turn up, really for real though, because people getting the vaccines. The economy's turning around very rapidly, and we're ready to get out there and do the roaring 20s all over again.
Yeah, I just want people to be super duper careful. Wait, hold up. Shout out Kathy and Lucy, Big Bink Break Room Podcast. Day ones, you know what I'm saying, rocking with us.
Yeah,
we sure appreciate it, man. But I just look, man. I was scoping out the city this weekend. Now I didn't go. Let me see. Did I go anywhere in particular? I'm talking about. I didn't go out to any establishments, but I was out and I was checking social media and in various cities. But I looked. Since we live here in Dallas, Fort Worth, I was checking out the city. And people acting like this COVID thing ain't never happened, man. People were gassed up. They was outside kicking it, no mask. And you know what? I guess I kind of understand, being a little bit more relaxed outside because you're outside and you're able to breathe in some nice natural air. And I mean, if it is flowing in the air, 8 times out of 10, the wind is gonna blow it. But again, checking people's social media and looking where people were at, and people were at, they was at the club this weekend, and like mask what? I ain't got no mask on. It's going down.
Yeah, I mean, people are just really basically over it, and I get that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been going through this for a year, and this is something that, as the people in this generation, unless you were born back in the Spanish flu days, we never had the experience before. So this is everybody's first time going through something like this for a year, being locked up, not able to go nowhere, not able to do anything, and people handle it in a totally different way. And now that we're coming to the end or close to the end, you know, people are ready to light that fuse, and I get it, but just hold that powder.
Yeah.
Don't set off that bomb just yet. All right, you guys I mean, you waited this long. Think about it that way. You waited this long, a couple more weeks, another few more days, or whatever it may take is not going to be that long. And definitely get the vaccine. Do that.
Yeah.
That's all I drink.
Well,
yeah, Bink, get the vaccine.
if you feel that you want to get it, you know, go right ahead, sign yourself up. And to your point though, actually, like, they rolling that bad boy out, and more and more opportunities are becoming available. Before you know it, they're gonna be in every CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, mom and pop store. On the corner, they're gonna flip them and sell the vaccine for like $30 and everything.
Oh yeah, I was there actually on the radio yesterday in East Texas, doing my radio gig in East Texas, and one of the key liners that they had us reading was they had 400 extra vials of the vaccine down there, and they were giving it away because they don't want it, they don't want it to spoil and get messed up, and they were like, "Hey, we need you to push this on the radio action. They got 400 extra vials of the vaccine, and they need y'all to get out there and get it." I mean, I wanted to go. I was like, "Could I get out of here?"
Going out there like this, like, what to do? What to do?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they said though. Pretty soon it's going to be more vaccines than people want to take. So, I mean, again, I encourage you out there, please, if you are thinking about getting that vaccine, now's the time. Get in line, get that shot, and get it done.
I haven't heard anybody having too many problems. I know on the internet, I saw a bunch of people, not a bunch of people, but I saw a few people. I saw some people. I don't want to put a number on it, but I saw some people who actually, according to the internet, they died after taking their vaccine within 2 weeks. I don't know if it was related. I don't know if it was a coincidence, but again, it's out there. So go at your own risk. And if I'm not mistaken, a black woman has a lot to do with one of the vaccines. I don't know if it's the Pfizer one or the McDermott. I can't remember, but it's definitely an opportunity. And I think we're at 17% of the country is vaccinated. I think it's not quite at 20 yet. I think it's 17%. So again, I just need a little bit more. Let me see what they do. Let me see what it do in July. Around July. You know what, man? You mess around, your toe gonna fall off one day in 2046. You're like, what the hell? My toe fell off, man. They're gonna revert it back to the COVID vaccine.
Well, if I'm around in 2046, my toes should be falling off.
And Kathy saying her joint January 21st, no side effects. And Lucy say a bunch of COVID babies have been born, or they have been resurrected, or they swimming in the uterus right about now, or the ovary. I mean, absolutely, yeah. This time next year, it's gonna be an extra 2 million babies born. But then the strain, did you hear about the strain? The strain in Brazil, like in Brazil, like they trying to control one of them strains. And it ain't, man, people out there dropping, man. It's crazy.
Well, a virus, that's what it does. It mutates. So you can expect it to mutate. We just have to get ahead of the mutation. And part of getting ahead of the mutation is getting vaccinated. If you get vaccinated, then you should be all right. And again, the vaccine is not going to cure you or stop you from getting COVID, but it will save your life if you do get it. That's the whole key about that. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation, especially if you have a pre-existing condition that
Yeah.
you may know about or you may not know about. So again, it's just be on the safe side. Get the vaccine. Like I said, that's definitely going to be on my list of things to do when I get off on my next rotation to go try to find if I can get the vaccine. Me and my family.
Yeah, then Brazil, they look like they chose another. I guess it's equivalent to what we call a surgeon general. They call it a health minister. That I think they on their
Yeah,
fourth one, and hopefully he can, bring bring some rest. Not rest. That's not a good word to use. Bring some order to what's going
yeah.
on in Brazil. So I hope so. Um, yeah.
Brazil's always wild. No, that's one country I want to definitely try to check out. Brazil's beautiful country, though. Beautiful country.
You been to Brazil?
No, I haven't. That's what I want to go to. That's on my bucket list to go to Brazil. So any Brazilians out there, let me know. Mardi Gras in Brazil is off the chain. I heard.
Oh, I can imagine. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did I call Shawnee
Fe-
on accident? Sorry, Shawnee.
Festival. That's what's up. I'm trying to get down to Brazil. It's got some beautiful women, beautiful beaches. Oh man, I definitely want to hit Brazil up on there on my bucket list for sure.
Did you watch the Grammys yesterday?
I sure did.
So let let me tell you my thoughts. Let me tell you my thoughts about the Grammys. First of all, for it to be a virtual event, I thought it was exceptionally interesting and compelling. Like usually when some of the songs come on and the artists and the categories that I don't know, and everybody watching the show, if you happen to watch the Grammys, leave your comments down here so me and actually can shout you out and read your comments and elaborate on that. But a lot of the people who I didn't even know, I stayed and watched their performance. I was just like, well, who is this dude? Like, I don't know who this is. But
Yeah.
like, I forgot the one dude won for something, best new song. I had never saw him before. But the virtual performances was very interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It kept me what do you call it? It kept me entertained. So Shawnee just checked in. People was asking where you at, Shawnee. Well, what you doing? Shawnee's on location, by the way.
Yeah. She's investigating reporting today. I
All
think she
right,
can
Shawnee.
hear us.
Can you hear us, Shawnee? All right.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's going on? All
Yeah.
right.
I think the internet there is slow.
Look like she in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah. Like, where you at for real, Shawnee? I thought you were supposed to be with the girl.
Yeah, you said you had a paper to write.
I did have a meeting, but it ain't started yet. It's a main event, but it's
uh,
every day late. So
uh,
Can you hear us now? All
yeah, I
right.
had to come outside.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
man, yeah. Main event's internet is jacked up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, everybody is a little late.
We about to start talking about the Grammys. Did you watch the Grammys last night?
I did not, but I did see Cardi and Megan's performance, and I saw Megan Lizzo award. Do the award for Megan, and
Right.
Beyonce get her little ducats. Her little, you know,
So shout
make
out,
history.
yeah, shout out Beyonce for getting the most Grammys in history.
Yeah,
I think she got 29. Passed everybody up. That's male or female entertainer. Like
yeah,
ever.
male or female. That's huge.
I could not believe it, man. How do y'all think she looked though? She looked. Well, what do you think about that outfit and her hair and all that stuff?
I think her and Jay Z were matching because you see Jay Z's hair. I mean, he looked like his
Uh,
hair. He looked like the weekend now.
I
He
did. I
sure
know
do.
because I was like, who is that sitting next to her? I thought that was the weekend too.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
But
He let his hair dreads are gone, man. Jay-Z look good though. I mean, I like it. I mean, I wish I could grow my hair like that, but you know.
I thought they was trying to audition for Roots or something, man. I saw Jay-Z. I'm like, dude, like, what is going on, dog? You look like Jesus Christ. Well, you don't look like Jesus Christ, but you look, I
No,
mean,
he had been growing his dreads out though for a long time. It's just going to the next level because he had been dreading up for a while. He'd been letting his hair grow for a while. So I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like shoot, I like I said, if I had Jay Z's money, I'd be living life like that too.
yeah, I didn't know that was Beyonce at first either, because her hair was just like, you know, I don't know if that was that her hair shiny or that's like some extra stuff.
She has some extra stuff going on. You've been putting the things up there?
What things? Hello. All right.
So I think she's talking about the comments.
The comments are up, and we are about to watch one of the performances. Actually, that I want. Oh, she checked out. One of the performances that I want to talk to you about. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Like no holds barred last night. Check this out. All right. We don't want to see that commercial. How about this?
Yeah, buddy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the other one where the other one. I mean,
Wait a minute.
my
That's
thoughts
not even
about
it.
my thoughts about the show though. I think they'll never be able to go back to a regular kind of format. I thought the show ran really smoothly. Like, and I was like you. I was engaged in every artist's performance, and I'm not normally like that either. You know, because we've been in the industry so long,
Right.
and we've seen so many award shows. This was one of those times where I was like, man, the show ran so smoothly. Trevor Noah did an excellent job at hosting. I mean, he just kept everything rolling and moving, and it went from one thing to the next. You know, it didn't have those long pauses with the audience clapping and all the other stuff. So it went. It was so tight
Right. Right.
that it kind of made you want to watch and sit up and watch every performance in every show. I thought Billie Eilish, is that her name? Billie Eilish. Uh,
Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Uh-huh.
yeah, man, she's dope, man. I love her. She's dope. Just a dope artist. I mean, her voice is amazing. Harry Styles got the award, got an award. I've always liked Harry Styles too, but it's like Cardi B did her thing. I saw a lot of people on social media going in on Cardi B and Megan though on the whole like typical thing about the song, the WAP and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, get over it. The song is on the Grammys.
I ain't gonna front. I was very surprised that the Grammys let them go that far. Like to go in, like, you know, ass everywhere, you know,
Yeah.
right now. Everybody talk about Madonna on the American Music Awards in 1984, and I get that, in the bed, humping and all that. You right, but them go. I mean, again, call it art, call it what you want. I mean, it was a performance. It was very, very. I was like, they rode that line, man. That line between explicit and acceptable. They was right there. And
Yeah, but you got to figure like the billboards though. That's not really our award show. You know what I'm saying? We typically don't set it off like that on the Billboard Awards. That's not for us. But I mean, we took some W's yesterday on the Billboard Awards. You know what I mean?
right,
Like with the baby, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. You had her. I mean, it's just like a
little
lot.
baby.
Little baby, yeah, it was just a lot of representation in the R&B and hip hop world yesterday on the Billboard, which is typically not the sauce for them.
Yeah.
And that just lets me know though, like that song was bigger than people thought it was, because the Billboard let that joint ride. You know what I mean?
Speaking of letting it ride, they go a little bit of the performance right here, courtesy of Entertainment Tonight. Let's see if we can get this bad boy on. Here we go.
Had the shoe up there, everything.
Like right there, man.
Yeah.
Cat kissing.
Oh, that one right there.
Right here. Like on TV action? Are you kidding me?
But see, that was just brief. It was just brief. It wasn't like they kind of like overdid it. It was just like that. But that was part of the whole performance, though.
Right.
Like I said, if it's on the billboards, trust me. And ladies talking about, well, it was too much. Post Malone did his thing. He's like, and some of these moms are like, oh my God. But trust me, if it's on the billboard, your little daughter singing it. She knows every word.
Right here with her and Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah, that Savage remix though was rocking though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Beyonce got for that Savage remix with her. I mean, that's what put her over that top on the records. But it's like, yeah, the Savage remix was slamming. You got to give her that.
I mean, the fact that she was able to win a Grammy on that and then take Beyonce to the next level, so to speak, whereas Beyonce kind of took her to the next level. You know, but the two straight up African American girls, you know what I'm saying, making a statement at the Grammys, man, just coming off of Black History Month. That's awesome, man. So yeah.
What the lady say? Black girl magic.
Black girl magic. But again, I was super duper surprised. Also with the delay button that those, because they was on a delay, that they let all that ass shaking, all that cat kissing, they let it ride. I was like, wow. So it is what it is.
I was there for it. I was there for it.
That's what that is. That's definitely what that is. I'm trying to see what Kathy said. Cat kissing, never heard that before. That's what Lucy said. And then Kathy said some of her co-workers was like, what is WAP? You should have said worship and praise.
Yeah, that's what it is. Worship and praise.
And and another thing, because The Weeknd was bashing the whole Grammys operation. He was bashing it because he wasn't nominated for any Grammys, and he had a great year. Weeknd had a great year, and he makes great music, but he chose not to attend and not going to attend no more. Matter of fact, he was like, "Don't even put my music in the category anymore, because I don't want nothing to do with the Grammys." So it'll be interesting. We've been saying this forever. Yeah, we got the NAACP awards, we got the BET awards, but maybe we come up with an award. Maybe it's not the NAACP award, which is important, but maybe we come up with our own type of award show for people of color. You know what I'm saying? And contributions.
The Weeknd will come around because Jay-Z used to be that way too about the Grammys. He never used to go to the Grammys.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He never used to go to the Grammys until his wife breaking records. But it's like, so I mean, for me, I've never really been that big of a Weeknd fan. So man, for him to say I ain't gonna show up at the Grammys, I was like, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I was very surprised when he did the Super Bowl. I was like, Weeknd doing the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Okay. Because I mean, like you, I mean, I think he's a great artist. He's got some good music. He's got a huge fan base, but I've never been a part of that fan base. So I'm not really that disappointed that he's not gonna show up at the Grammys no more. But that's all right.
Yeah. So overall, I get a Grammys a B minus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who won. Old girl, her. You know what I'm saying? She won for, I forgot what song. I don't know if it was for Focus or Damage too new. It had to be for Focus. It had to be for Focus, but shout her out.
Yeah,
Mono
man.
Paul, you know what? My big bro Sean just checked in. He's out there in H-Town. I know they celebrating all 45 and Bob White 610 and 45. They celebrating out there in H-Town, 3rd Ward, 5th Ward. Bruno Mars, my boy Sean say Bruno Mars. Now, what I like about man, let me say this, man. And I've been, on every platform that I've spoke on talking about Bruno Mars before, like when he did I Want to Be a Billionaire so freaking bad with that other dude.
Yeah.
People hating because he's having success. What do they call it? The culture, culture vulture. Like,
yeah.
Like why? Like, why can't he just make good music and black people just like it? You know what I'm saying?
Man. Come on, man.
It ain't like he's singing those songs with a KKK hood on. I know he Hawaiian and Puerto Rican or whatever. To us, that's black. He black enough for us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for the boy can sing. You can't front on nobody that can sing. You see that? You see when he did the Little Richard thing?
The tribute, I sure did. Yeah.
Come on, man. He blew that out the water, dude. Dude could remake all the Little Richard songs right now and just be off the chart. Even him and Anderson .Paak. Come on, man. Just stop that.
I like the switch that they did because Anderson .Paak is singing, on this joint. Anderson .Paak got bars too. And I got up on Anderson .Paak when he did that song with Mac Miller called Dang, one of my favorite songs ever. I wish I could play that video right now, but I know they'll cut us off. But Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, they taking it back to it. That sounds like a real song, and you could play that in 1975. It got that vibe. Even when they performed, they had it looking like something that the Tramps or the Spinners or the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? Those moves, those suits, those colors, those old lights that they use. Like, I was like, now see, that's dope. Even the way the song is arranged, it's arranged like something from the 70s, man. So that's gonna be a hit. It's called Leave the Door Open, and that's gonna be the song of the spring into summer. It's a hot joint, and he ain't appropriating the culture. That dude is helping the culture while you tripping, because where everybody talking about taking my penis out, go and lick on it, and let me pee on you and all that old stuff, and check this booty out as I shake it, and here's my breast. Bruno Mars that's respectful that your grandmama, your auntie, your and your little brother can listen to. So shout out to Bruno Mars. And if Bruno, if you're listening, come on up on the break room, man. Let them know what it is, man. Get these people straight, man. I done had love for Bruno, like I say, since when I first heard him on that song Billionaire back in 2010. I forgot who he did it with, but and it ain't like
I've been a fan since he started too. I mean, Duke can sing. You can't take nothing away from somebody who can sing. He can sing.
And Big Daddy Kane said it best, man, back in 1988. If we didn't revive and bring back alive old beats that we appreciated, you wouldn't survive. Bruno Mars went and brought that flavor back from the Barcades, from Brass Construction, that old funk Parliament, you know what I'm saying, Uptown Funk, you know what I'm saying, 24K Magic, man, that sounds like some old school 80s, late 70s funk. And he brought that back, man. And I know, and he even said some of his influences is, that funk from those groups, the Barcades, Brass Construction, Sly and the Family Stone, like all that, man. So shout out Bruno, man. I could talk about him all day, man, because I definitely like what he's doing.
See, the problem with people though, this generation is they not used to that because they never seen big bands like that, like Earth, Wind and Fire, bands big huge bands like Frankie Beverly and Maze, except for at the Essence Festival, Getting Down. I mean, we grew up in that era where, dude, you had to be a band. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everybody had to play something. You had to play something.
Yeah. Come on, man. You had a band with you. I mean, James Brown had a band. You know what I'm saying? A band back then, but wasn't no DJ. And see, the DJ replaced all the band stuff And you just had now like you got a DJ and this and your performer. But we grew up in an era where it was like a full size band, and that's the way uh, the Bruno Mars is revert back to, and I appreciate that because I love the sound. I love, like I said, now him I'm a fan of. The Weeknd not so much, but
let me retract one of my statements. I said that her won her Grammy. I don't know if that's her first Grammy, but she won a Grammy for Focus. That was wrong. Lucy just checked in. She won it for the song "I Can't Breathe," which actually came out right after the murder of George Floyd.
Yeah.
And so the fact that she put that together, and it was a great song, very timely song. And again, shout out her for doing that. So, in case you're just tuning in, what it do? It's Monday, just starting the week off right here with Big Bink's Break Room Podcast every day, Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock, man. It's you. Man, we just appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. You know, our goal is to get people to download our app, the Media Room 360. As many people to download it and watch the show on that platform. I mean, I know we're on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and
Roku.
Apple Music and Roku. And again, if you got a Roku TV, matter of fact, go look at your TV. Hit the on button. And when you get to the startup screen, see if your TV is a Roku TV. Because you can watch the Media Room 360 on your Roku TV. If not, I mean, even if you got it and you don't have time to watch us when we come on at 8, go and set your DVR up, right? To set your DVR up to record the show so you can watch it at any given time. You know what I'm saying? We definitely trying to, you know, make noise with this network, Media Room 360. We got all kind of shows. We got churches, but there's more to come. We're getting ready for the summer. We got the ultimate COVID comeback programming channel. And if they talking about it in the world of the internet and people all around the country, you better believe that the Break Room is talking about it. So we definitely, Media Room 360, please, super please, download that app. Even if you got it, like tell about 15 of your friends, like, hey, download this app. They got some good shows on here. You know what I'm saying? Talk bass, and we just trying to make a difference.
Shout out my girl, Shani, who's normally with us, completing the trifecta. And she's on mommy duty tonight and doing her thing, but she is the CEO. So it's owned by a black woman, and you can't be better than that. It's that black girl magic. So again, support us. We definitely gonna be supporting you guys out there in the community for sure.
And definitely, if you have ideas or something, you might want to be on TV. You know, not necessarily with us, with your own show. You know, Shani has made it possible for you to be a part of that. You know, all you got to do is just email Shani, email me, DM me on social media at DJ Big Bink or Big Bink at MediaRoom360.com, Shani Scott at MediaRoom360.com. Email her and be like, hey, what you think about so-and-so? Go to our Break Room page on Instagram, Facebook, leave a message there. We do check our messages and we do respond. So we definitely looking for content. We got some stuff in the works. Some stuff is coming. And did you hear? It's funny that Kirk Franklin is in the news. Like nobody would ever think that Kirk Franklin would be trending. He was trending on Black Twitter yesterday.
Not that way.
Yeah, he was trending on a lot of social media pages. He has a son that's 33. So I did the math. I was like, well, maybe he had him when he was young. Maybe he had him when he was like 18 or 20. That'll make, if he's 33, that'll make Kurt 53. I don't know how old Kurt is, but Kurt don't look a day over 40, you know. But anyway, him and his son, I forget his name, Carrie or something. They've had a toxic relationship over the years. I don't know the backstory, but there was a phone call between those two. I don't know when the call was. I'm assuming since everybody's talking about it and it's been all over the news, I'm assuming it was yesterday or this weekend.
It was recent.
Yeah, and words were exchanged. And I want to play a little bit of it for you because this was and well, you know what? Let me play it, and then I'll share we'll share our thoughts. Here we go.
I can't hear it. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. You can't hear it?
It's kind of low. I don't know if the audience can hear it. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear it out there. Somebody give us a thumbs up. Let us know if you can hear it.
Can you hear it now?
No.
Okay. You can't hear it at all?
No, I can't hear a word you're saying. It's coming through your feed probably. That's why you can probably hear it.
So, but you can see it though, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
So, long story short, I hate that you can't hear it. I don't know why. Damn technology. But him and the son, like I said, him and the son got a toxic relationship, and the son actually put the conversation on social media. And the second part of that video was Kurt apologizing for the words that he used. Like he was saying, you know, I put my foot in your ass, you know, you bitch ass nigga, you know, and don't quote me on that, but phrases related.
That was the sentiment.
Yeah, related to the word. But here go my thing. Hey, Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to apologize to nobody. At the end of the day, Kurt Franklin, you're a human being. And human beings, I ain't even gonna say make mistakes. Human beings react. Human beings have feelings. Human beings, they go off their instinct. So just because, this is what I saw all on social media today, people crazy. He not supposed to be cussing because he supposed to be for the Lord. You know how many church people I know cuss? Are you kidding me? It's you know, we live in a society where we judge people and we judge them on what they do. And obviously, if we don't know nobody, I guess that's kind of the only way we can judge them. But we never think, we talk about this on Friday. We never think of those people like regular people who put their pants on one leg at a time, like you do.
Yeah.
Who use the bathroom like you do. Who got red blood flowing through them just like you do. Who takes a toothbrush and brush their teeth just like you do. Who fart just like you do. They regular people. You
Not like me. You don't fart like me though. I'll tell you that right now. You don't pass it like I do. So scratch that one.
Oh man. But I'm just saying, man, Kurt,
yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know, if people are so judgmental, Bink, let me tell you this. If you know the Bible, you know Jesus tore up the temple and turned over the table of the money changers and the tax collectors that because they were doing business in the synagogue. Now, if that would have been happening today, they'd be like, man, Jesus tripping. And they'd be doing that on Jesus. So it was like people quick to judge, quick to put their 2 cents out there. And if you know the Bible, again, remember the book of Paul. Judge not lest ye be judged. That's in the book of Paul. So again, I think the reason though Kirk apologized is because I think he just felt bad that it got exposed like that. Not that he is not human or he's more than he should be because he's a great pastor, a great singer, a great man of God. It's like I think he apologized because he just he wanted to show people, you know, that was a side of himself that he didn't want people to see. Not that it's not real. He just didn't want them to see that, and they saw that side of him. So he wanted to just probably say, "Hey, I'm sorry, y'all saw that side of me that I did not want you to see." But I don't fault him at all.
Not at
I'm like,
all.
I'm like, dude, man, I would have went there too with it. Trust me,
I
I
mean,
would have
you
went
had
there
to.
too. Yeah,
He human, man. Human. I mean, human people got emotions. Like I don't care. I love the Lord too, but somebody pissed me off. I'm gonna let it be known. And
oh yeah,
to me, yeah, he did a great job.
yeah,
Now social media was going in on the son because the son leaked it in an attempt to have everybody go in on his dad. But in
yeah,
in essence, everybody was like roasting him, like you know. And
yeah.
I don't know what the problem is. Like I don't know if I don't know but it's been that way for a while. But here go my thing. Hey, dude, you 33, 32,
Yeah,
33 years old. Like,
yeah,
what are you holding on to? Yeah, we as black men, we need that love and we need that approval and we need that stamp from our dads. I mean, I get that, you know, but dude, you're 33. I don't know if he got a family of his own or what. There's a better way to because he crying out for help. That's how I see it. He crying out for help, and then the way he was talking to his dad. I don't give a damn if it was Kurt Franklin. That's his daddy. The way that man was talking to his dad, you could put two other people in that scenario, son, dad. This just happened to be Kurt Franklin and his son,
yeah,
Kurt Franklin. I mean, he was talking to that dude like somebody on the street. Like, I wish
yeah,
you would, I wish you would, and all this. And, Kurt, after a while, I mean, at the end of the day, that's your seed. He just reacted, man. Like, just think, parents checking out the show right now, think if your son or daughter just straight flipped and start talking to you like y'all used to eat in the lunch cafeteria together in school. You know what I'm saying? You're like, wait a minute, who you talking to?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
so
I would never, I have never disrespected my dad in my life, and I'm 57, and I would still treat my dad with the utmost respect right now at my old age, and I haven't lived in the house. I moved out of house. I moved out of my house and my parents' house when I was 16 years old.
yeah,
So again, I haven't been under their roof since 16. So at that point in time, I mean, I if I didn't want to, I didn't have to show them no kind of respect because they weren't paying my bills at that point. They weren't taking care of me. I was taking care of myself. But I would never in my lifetime disrespect my father in any kind of way. And I'm not holding on to no issues with my dad. I mean, and there are issues I could hold on to with my parents, just like any other child. But I'm not holding on to no issues that I had as a child against my parents. And that's that. I mean, I don't get that at all. And we always got to remember, respect is a two-way street. How you gonna ask for respect or ask for something from your dad, and then you talking to him like he's Willie Eddie Spaghetti. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
I mean,
you
like
talk.
some dude off the street. That's how it
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah, yeah. Like you want to get respect and admiration from your father. You want this love or whatever from your dad. You want this respect from your father, but you talking to him like you don't respect him. So how is he supposed to react to that?
Mm,
You know? So
yeah,
I don't know.
that's crazy. So I'm sure more will come out of this, and it'll probably be another response video tomorrow. Probably go back and forth for a while. Then it's gonna die down like everything else. You know what I'm saying? But even though I don't think he had to do it, shout out Kurt for hopping on
Yeah,
social media and at least talking to his fans about a very real situation. And he
yeah,
said, "Look, I ain't perfect, man. Y'all pray for me and my family. I mean, I ain't perfect." But all them church folk, they got something to say. I saw people out on social media. He supposed to be a man of God. This ain't how a man of God. This the problem with the black family. The father this, the father that. Listen to your son. He crying out for help. And that's probably so. He probably was crying out for help. However, we're talking about two grown men. It's two grown men, handling it accordingly.
yeah. if your son at the age of 30 something is crying out for help for you, I mean, come on now. At what point in time does a man supposed to be a man? You know what I mean? It's like even if you got issues with your father or something like that, and Kirk Franklin is a well-known person, I mean, you violated in so many ways. First of all, you taping your father. Why are you taping your father?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of relationship is that? You putting a recording on your dad. So again, you got intentions right there of some evil, shady stuff because you got the recorder going on your father while you having a heated conversation. So you ready and trying to sell that to TMZ or something.
Yeah.
So you got issues. So again, whether you crying out for help or not, you going about it the wrong kind of way as a grown man.
Yeah, big time. Big time. In other news, I mean, I want to talk some more about Kirk, man, but I don't want to beat a dead horse, man. Marvin Hagler. Did you
Oh
watch
yeah.
boxing, didn't you?
Oh, come on, man. That was the era right there. You had Hagler, you had Sugar Ray, you had Tommy Hitman Hearns, you had that whole genre coming up.
Um, um, he passed away unexpectedly over last weekend.
Yeah.
66 years old, and you're right. People know him from that fight with Sugar Ray. Well, actually, from Thomas Hearns and Sugar Ray. I can't remember who won the fight with Sugar Ray and Marvin Hagler, but the Thomas Hearns fight was probably one of. They had a round. I think it was the last round. Was probably one of the best rounds in boxing history. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
a big deal. So, shout out to that boy Marvin Hagler, man. They don't know how, but condolences go out to him and his family. And then, for all our football fans, we'll be playing football in a minute again. Football season to be right back. Gronkowski, remember he had retired or whatever, came back, played with Tom Brady. He done signed another deal with the Bucks for $10 million. So they about to get it again. I think they got about. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm thinking I don't know. I think that was a once in a lifetime situation right there with the Bucks. I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna repeat that, even if they got Tom Brady and Gronkowski. I don't know if they're gonna repeat that one.
Well, if Kansas City don't make it and the Cowboys, the Cowboys supposed to be the truth this season. We'll see they finally solidified Dak Prescott in his position. But there'll be a bunch of pissed off people if the Cowboys don't make the playoff. Hey, all we can do is hope for the best. I know we live here, but all we can do is hope for the best.
Shout out Drew Brees too. Drew Brees retired as well today.
Now that's something that I didn't see. Well, you know what? I did see it coming, but I'm so used to people coming back and continuing to play against the odds because he has 80,000 plus yards. So, I mean, we're talking about a 6 foot quarterback, 6 foot. And I don't know when he got drafted. I know he wasn't like one of the top, whatever. I know he was like maybe at the bottom or something. But for him to start out with the Chargers, end up with the Saints, pass for over 80,000 yards, and then Brady will probably catch him at some point. I think he's younger than Brady, but he was a heck of a quarterback. I know his mom and dad was from Texas, and they were athletes too. I know his mom was like one of those big attorneys, but she was a big athlete in Texas, and his dad was an athlete too. So it was in his genes. And shout out to homie Drew Brees, man. That's a big deal. One team, well, not one team, two. Might as well say one team. Nobody knows him from the Chargers like that. Everybody gonna identify.
No,
and then he got his ring. He got his championship. So you definitely got to big up him for that, man.
Yeah, he's a great quarterback. I'm looking now. Now the thing is, like, who they gonna get to replace him in the NL? Like, who they looking for? Who's coming out? Who they gonna try to get to replace him? Hey, what if Cap came back for that one? What do you think?
Man,
what do you think if they gave Cap a shot with the Saints?
I'm shaking my head because that the cap should have been in a long time ago on all these other teams that need quarterback. But Jameis Winston is on the Saints, so they're probably going to give it to him. Problem with him is he throw too many picks, but he threw most of his picks when he played for Tampa Bay. But I don't think that system was set up for the style of football he was playing when he was at where'd he go? Florida State, I think. I think he went to Florida State when he played football in college. But he's known for throwing a lot of interceptions. But he got an opportunity. He got an opportunity to really continue with the Saints' winning legacy. So if he get that, man, that's going to be huge. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the Saints do. We'll figure out in the offseason what's going to happen. We'll figure out in the offseason what's going to happen. For sure.
And last but not least, Tiffany Haddish. She got a new look. She like lost a bunch of weight or whatever, But she was going in on Nicki Minaj. She say, look, I ain't like Nicki Minaj. I treat people with respect. Now, I will say, I did hang out with Nicki Minaj when she came to Dallas years ago. We got an interview on YouTube right now. I'm gonna dig it up and find it. It was when the Pink Friday, when the Pink Friday album came out. She was promoting, and I got 97 seconds with her. I did a segment called 97 Seconds with whoever. So I got a chance to hang out with her. She was cool, but it was basically the people around her that was, hey, when you got 2 minutes, hey, step back. No, you ain't got to do all that, man. Just ask the question, keep it moving, man. We've talked about this. We've seen a lot of celebrities, 50% of the time it don't be them. It be the people around them.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if Tiffany Haddish and Nicki, they ran into each other and had an episode, but I'm just reading some of the notes here.
She's on Common's live because Common works out. Like, he's been working out like every day, almost every day. Like, he'll come on a live on Instagram, and he gets the workout on, and Tiffany Haddish joined the workout. So that's why she got her body's looking like it's looking, because she's been working out with Common.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Apparently something happened with Tiffany Haddish saying something about Fifth Harmony. I don't know when this was. Looks like it was 2018. Come on, man, it's 2020. Y'all still on that. Leave that alone. But anyway, Nicki fired back and was like, don't mess with Fifth Harmony, because Normani is that biatch. Normani is the black one, and Fifth Harmony, she the fine one. She's beautiful. She can dance too. So
yeah, but the worst thing you want to do is get into a battle with a comedian.
Oh man, yeah, they got stuff on. They got stuff on deck. They go in the stash and pull something out on you.
Yeah. You don't want to go back and forth with Tiffany Haddish. I don't think Nicki wants that smoke. I don't think she wants that smoke, because Tiffany just go ahead and do a whole routine off of her. I don't think she really wants that.
Hey, is Tiger back at the crib? He back at the crib, right?
Yeah, he's out the hospital. He's back at home. Yeah. I was watching the players this weekend. Man, it's funny. Let me tell you a funny golf story, though, real quick.
Yeah.
So I went to go play golf this weekend. I always play, and I play on my 9-hole course. And so I check in at the golf pro shop. And the guy asked me, am I a resident here? And then he asked me, do I want the senior discount? I'm like, what?
I'd be like, yeah.
But this is the first time anybody's asked me about a senior discount. I said, I don't know. Am I eligible for the senior discount? He's like, how old are you? I was like, I'm 57. He's like, yeah, the discount starts at 55. And I'm like, oh man.
Like, dude, do I look like I'm 57? Because you don't look like you're 57. Was he hating?
No, but I'm just like, dude. I'm like, man. Reality smacked me in the face at the golf course. Like, I'm a senior. I'm almost a senior. And I'm like, oh, man, snap. I'm like, AARP, where you at? But it was crazy to me because never in my life, B, has anybody ever asked me, do I want the senior discount? The dude asked me at the golf course, and I was like, oh snap, man! And the reality hit me in my face, like, man, yeah, I'm a senior. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, oh man, no way. So I'm like, come on, man, this don't look like senior. This don't look like senior.
Oh, man, you still getting it in on these boys, man. I want to go back to Cardi B for a second. I want to show you something, and everybody checking out the show. Look at this. Look at this. And let me get your thoughts on this right quick. Let's look at that for a second. Do that look like the same Cardi B from last year?
No, she's got some work done.
Absolutely, she got work done. But that nose. I know she got her teeth fixed, but when you go right here and these cheeks, and I don't know if this that lace front everybody be talking about. Can you see my mouse moving on her face?
No.
Oh, okay. Because it must be different when I'm doing it from my computer. But as long as you can see the picture.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like people, man, they mess themselves up, man, when they get this plastic surgery. Now, everybody have their own obligation to do whatever they want to. It's your face, it's your body. You do what you want to do. But it's like she was already fine. I mean, she got her teeth fixed, and that was dope. But now, like, she's in that commercial with.
I think the pressure that women feel and the pressure that women are under. It's a lot of pressure to maintain that look, and especially in the world that she's in, the entertainment world. You know how entertainment business is, man.
Yeah. But I wish somebody was in her ear like, yo, you ain't got to do all that. But then again, they might be like, hey, do this, and do that, and we got this check for you. So.
Yeah.
But she just looked totally different now.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. And like I said, the entertainment industry is rough. But when you have artists like her and other girls like that coming up where they just stress the natural beauty and just being themselves, there's hope alive.
I just hope that she I don't know if you could revert back to what you used to look like, but I don't know if you can do that.
Oh man, I can do this though. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching Big Bink's Break Room Podcast, and thank you for being a part of this. Don't forget, like Bink said, download the app, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and the gang will be out here tomorrow again, I'm sure, right, B?
Tomorrow, 8:00, same flavor. Make sure you hang out with us. We definitely want to big up our sponsors. We got to big up that boy Kevin Kirksey with the clothing line, kevinkirksey.com. Just like it sounds like I'm rocking the hat today. You know what I'm saying? That's the logo. Get a good look at that logo, man, because all you got to do is go to the website, kevinkirksey.com. And like I say, even if you don't go buy nothing, just look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it and just see what he got, from shoes to clothes to purses to jumpsuits. Polo, not polo, because he has his own shirts called the Yamp series, but short sleeve, long sleeve, double collar. I mean, he got it, kevinkirksey.com. And then if you like that salsa, we have a partner who makes salsa, black dude making salsa. Like, go figure. It's jpsalsa.com. Go check that out. JP Salsa, just like it sounds, jpsalsa.com. Please check that out. Shout out to Lavish Wink. That's who be styling up Shawnee's eyelashes. And then the Star Girls, brand new company, courtesy of the Media Room 360. We need y'all. We need y'all to support, man. You can definitely super download the app as many times as you can tell people to download the app, Media Room 360. Matter of fact, we're going to give you an update on how many downloads we got tomorrow. The goal is to get to 5,000 at the end of the month. So we do that. We'll keep it cracking. Y'all be safe, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow at 8:00. Action Jackson, Big Bink Break Rooms Podcast.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the